Okay, let me be honest with you. If you want to grow on X right now, just stop posting short form tweets. Long form tweets are getting insane reach right now, but almost nobody uses them. How do I know that? Because I manage X for other creators, for other businesses, and I write long form tweets myself. And from writing those daily, I know what's getting reach right now on X and what's not. And from experience, I can say long form tweets are the way in 2026. So now I want to show you the 3-step process that I use to write a world-class long-form tweet. Okay, so the first step is going to be come up with a good tweet idea. Here are some tips on how to do that. First, you can look up what your competitors in your niche are posting. That's not stealing and you don't want to copy exactly their idea, but you can get inspiration from your niche and from your competitors very easily. And the idea, in my opinion, and speaking from experience, is the most important thing of your long form tweet. Also, most people make this one critical mistake. They fill 3 to 4 ideas into one long form tweet. Here's what I mean by that. If you decided to write a long form tweet, let's say on how to build muscle, just don't talk about how to lose weight. Just talk about how to build muscle. As a rule of thumb, focus on one idea per one tweet. Okay, the second thing is actually writing the long form tweet itself. Here are some tips on how to do that better. The first, you want to focus on dynamic lines, shorter lines, longer lines, etc. Because people like to read dynamic stuff and they don't want to read something that it's only short lines, it looks very ChatGPT written, or just long lines, boring lines. So if you don't want that on your long form tweet, focus on dynamic lines. And the second tip for you for writing, just focus on giving as much value as possible in your long form tweet. Most people, when they write a lot of filler words that they actually don't need. So what I want you to do is write direct and give as much value as you possibly can in your long form tweet. Also, a pro tip here, always give some frameworks, some lessons that they can use and implement into their brand, business, or just in their weight loss journey. Because people like in general those playbooks, frameworks that they can get from long form tweets. And the third thing, the most important one in my opinion, is distribution. And most people get this one wrong. Now you have written your own long form tweet, but now you need to distribute it correctly. The first thing that you want to do is pin it to your X profile. That way when people click on your profile, the first thing they see is your long form tweet. And it just helps with engagement and getting impressions on it. The second thing, and most people don't do this one, you need to engage with other people before you post that long form tweet. So now you have written your long form tweet. Now I want for you to reply and engage with other accounts from 10 to 15 minutes and really focus on liking maybe some tweets from other people and then post it, and then after that engage with people for another 10 to 15 minutes. It will be like a warm-up for your X account, like you are warming up in the gym. So to recap, if you want to write a world-class long-form tweet, focus on good idea, one idea per tweet, then write it in dynamic lines, shorter, longer, don't use any filler words, be direct and give out as much value as you possibly can. And the third thing, distribution. once you've written that long form tweet, you want to pin it to your X profile and then engage with other people with other accounts before you post that and after you post. So your account is warmed up like you are warming up in the gym. Let me know down in the comments if you are using long form tweets in 2026 or you are just one of those people who just sticks with those snappy motivational tweets that nobody cares about. Let me know that down in the comments, and goodbye.